Okay, so let's imagine someone comes to you and they say, we've heard about the R1, or they're coming for H1B, and you start noticing fact patterns. How does that initial consultation go? What do you talk with them about?
Right. So this just happened last year. A person came, master's degree, and none of the H-1Bs were selected. And I asked, well, why don't you consider an R1 from the resume you sent and the organization that's trying to petition you? I thought that's what you want to talk to me about. And they were like, no, we don't even know about the R1 because the organization itself is a religious organization, and the applicant herself was doing a religious duty occupation. It's like Tibetan Buddhism. And so we put them together and prepare the application and file. So one of the first things, just like any employment-based cases, you want to talk with the employer as well as the employee, just to let them know exactly what the requirements are, what they're facing, the timeline, the documents you'll need, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay. Does the same Department of Labor kind of things apply, both getting a wage rate or registering the company like H-1B does? What kind of stuff is required of the employer?
That's the beautiful thing about R1 and EB-4. You don't have to deal with wage determination. You don't have to deal with labor cert. You don't have to do advertising. And you don't have to even prove that the US needs this particular specialty occupation. It's a completely different field. And all you do is prepare the application and you file it with USCIS. So in that case, it's amazing. Now there's other problems that comes with it, but at least you don't have to deal with so many agencies.
So is there a requirement for a wage, or could they be people that are there has to be some sort of money being paid or exchange or for the employee?
Yes, but it is not the typical wage determination USCIS looks at. You can imagine most nonprofit workers, employees are not really being compensated a lot. You'll be shocked to find out a lot of nonprofit organizations don't even file taxes. And so they don't even have that to prove and provide to USCIS. So that gets to the more nitty-gritty details of it. But to answer your question specifically, is there a wage requirement? The only time I've seen a case denied is when the hours that they claimed that they were doing, and you total up all the salary payments into their bank account, didn't even meet the federal minimum wage requirement, which is, right, it's like under $70. And so because of that, the case was denied, right? And I looked at it and I was just so sad that that case was put together that way, because all you had to do was prove that the nonprofit was providing housing, other type of benefits that add to the compensation. But that's the only time I saw a case just denied based on the wage.
I hope you enjoyed this short clip from the material of the Immigration Lawyers Toolbox. If you want to get more information about becoming a premium member, just email me at info@immigrationlawyerstoolbox.com or visit the site immigrationlawyerstoolbox.com, where you'll see links to a lot of the information that we have for premium members, so you can get a better idea of what's there, as well as on the YouTube page for the Immigration Lawyers Toolbox. We have much more clips and material that's helpful. If you wanted to buy something a la carte, visit ilt.thinkific.com.